Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the channel. Before I begin, here are my disclaimers. Today I am going to give you an update about BWX Technologies INC quarterly report. BWX Technologies Inc. offers a diverse range of businesses and services across various industries. The company's key offerings include nuclear components manufacturing for government and commercial operations, precision naval nuclear components and reactors, research, reactor fuel elements for educational institutions and national laboratories defense applications, components commercial nuclear steam generators and fuel medical radioisotopes, radiopharmaceuticals, and medical devices specialized engineering services, including plus structural component design, plus 3D thermal hydraulic engineering analysis, plus weld and robotic process development, plus electrical and controls engineering, plus metallurgy and materials engineering in plant inspection, maintenance, and modification services non-destructive examination, and tooling/repair solutions, nuclear power plant lifecycle support services. The skyrocketing stock price of BWX Technologies, Inc., BWX Technologies, Inc., BWXT, has experienced a remarkable surge in its stock price over the past year, climbing an impressive 86.1%. This significant growth can be attributed to several key factors that have contributed to the company's success. Firstly, BWXT's strong financial performance and raised guidance have been major catalysts for its stock price growth. The company has consistently reported robust financial results, surpassing market expectations and leading to a rise in aftermarket trading. Additionally, BWXT has secured significant contract awards, including a $1.6 billion contract from the Department of Energy's National Nuclear Security Administration, NNSA, and a $174 million U.S. Naval Nuclear Propulsion Program contract. These major wins have contributed to the company's record backlog, which has grown substantially over the past year. The company's strategic expansion into emerging nuclear markets, such as small modular reactors, SMRs, and medical isotopes, has also been a significant driver of its stock price growth. BWXT's acquisition of Kinectrix, Inc., has expanded its capabilities in nuclear lifecycle services and radiopharmaceuticals, while its proposed TRISO nuclear fuel manufacturing plant in Wyoming received a recommendation for a $100 million grant. Furthermore, the company's increased manufacturing capacity, driven by a $80 million expansion of its Cambridge, Canada facility, will support its commercial nuclear market activities. Favorable market trends, including increasing interest and demand for nuclear solutions driven by global trends such as decarbonization and electrification, have also benefited BWXT's core businesses. Overall, the combination of strong financial performance, significant contract awards, strategic expansion into emerging markets, increased manufacturing capacity, and favorable market trends has contributed to BWXT's stock price growth. The primary drivers of revenue growth or decline are largely attributed to fluctuations within specific segments. Revenue growth is primarily driven by an increase in nuclear and services segment revenues, as well as a notable rise in contracts in progress and inventories. A significant favorable adjustment related to a nuclear operations contract also contributed to the growth. On the other hand, revenue decline is mainly due to a decrease in power generation segment revenue. The commercial operations segment experienced no significant changes. Net income increased by $24,959,000 in 2025 compared to 2024, a significant rise of 9 months net income. This increase is also evident when comparing the first 3 months of each year, with a growth of $12,550,000. However, profit margins tell a different story. The operating profit margin decreased from 14.8% in 2024 to 13.7% in 2025 for the 9-month period, and from 14.4% to 12.6% for the 3 months. This decline suggests that while net income is rising, the company's ability to maintain profitability is being affected by other factors. The company's financial performance indicates a significant improvement in its ability to generate operating cash flow. The net cash provided by operating activities has increased from $131.5 million to $352.9 million over the past 9 months, suggesting that the company is now producing substantial positive operating cash flow. This trend supports the notion that the company is financially stable and capable of meeting its obligations. The company's debt level has undergone significant changes in the recent period. Notably, its long-term debt has increased substantially by $454,100, reaching a total of $1,497,070. This increase is a notable change from previous periods. On the other hand, the current portion of long-term debt remains unchanged at $12,500. In terms of interest expenses, there has been a decrease of -$3,564 to -$33,754. While this reduction may seem positive, it is essential to consider the increased debt level and its potential impact on future interest expenses. The company's financial performance varied across segments and regions in Q3 2025. Government operations stood out as a strong performer, with revenue growth of +10.3% and increased capital expenditures and depreciation and amortization. In contrast, commercial operations struggled despite high revenue growth, with low capital expenditures and depreciation and amortization. Geographically, the United States was a standout region, boasting significant net property, plant, and equipment. Conversely, Canada underperformed, with relatively low net property, plant, and equipment growth compared to the U.S. Management's outlook and strategy. The company is exploring growth opportunities across various segments to expand its existing businesses. To fund these initiatives, it plans to utilize cash generated from operations or raise additional capital through debt, equity, or a combination of both. A key focus area is the global nuclear market, where the company aims to expand its portfolio through strategic acquisitions, such as Kinectrix. Additionally, management is developing technology for advanced nuclear power sources and offering comprehensive services for new reactors, positioning the company for future growth in this sector. That concludes the financial summary for BWX Technologies Inc. Feel free to comment below, and I will be happy to answer them when possible.